So, we're going to talk about letting go. What is letting go? Letting go is a mechanism of the mind that is innate within everybody. Something you're not really taught in school, something that I didn't know about until I read the book, Letting Go, by Dr. David Hawkins. It's something that has impacted my life tremendously, helped me to reach a lot of my goals, and just live a better life overall. Being more in touch with who I am, being more authentic and genuine with myself. But what is it, right? Because especially as a guy, when you talk about this sort of emotional stuff, it can be sort of out of reach of the mental framework you're used to dealing with. Letting go is an innate mechanism given to us by God to process the negative emotions we experience. Because if you don't process your negative emotions, they stay within you in your subconscious and they fuck up your life. I think this is something people don't tell you. But over the course of your life, you will accumulate negative emotions and they will make it so that you can't manifest your desired reality. Over time, they may give you physical or psychological diseases, and they will negatively affect you and those around you. So you want to let them go. Letting them go really just means allowing them to run their course. The energy of the emotion, allowing it to come up and dissipate instead of staying and festering in your energetic body. Most people today are walking around with a metaphysical ball and chain because of the accumulated load of negative emotions they have. You hear a lot of people talk about having a toxic load, like in the health community, parasites and mucoid plaque and all that stuff. This is kind of the exact same concept, but in the energetic mental realm rather than the physical realm. And just like all that toxicity health people talk about, if you don't clear it out, it builds up and causes issues. So we're going to be learning how to clear it out. This suppressed energy emerges through the autonomic nervous system and causes health issues, both physical and mental. And most importantly, like I mentioned, this decreases your ability to manifest your desired reality. And what are we here for? To create, to manifest our desired reality. That's why we're on this earth. And so having this impede that is a big issue. Your mind is drawn to the energy of the feelings suppressed in your subconscious. So if you are harboring the energy of fear and anxiety, you will see the world as a dark and dangerous place. If you let go of this energy, you would see the world as safe and loving, because that is your natural state. Your subconscious alignment with your true purpose can be thrown off course by suppressed emotions. This is why letting go is so important and why it cannot be overlooked in the process of manifesting your desired reality. When you let go, life unfolds in a beautiful way. If you've ever felt like you're on a lucky streak, things are just working out for you, letting go allows you to seamlessly fall into that mode without any force or effort. There are 5 ways you can deal with your emotions: suppression, repression, expression, escapism, and letting go. Suppression is a conscious denial of your feelings, basically bottling it up and intentionally storing the emotions in your subconscious, just pushing them away. Repression is the same thing, but it's unconscious. It's typically for more of a trauma response. Suppression is more for minor things, usually. Expression is acting out or verbalizing the feeling. A lot of people confuse expression with letting go. If they're angry, they think that venting or yelling, or like going to a rage room, gay bullshit, whatever that is, they think that that is letting go. That's not. Expressing the emotion externally feeds it more energy because you are acknowledging that it has power over you and it has the power to influence your actions. So you're really feeding it and, what would the word be? You're feeding it and continuing its life cycle. That's not letting go at all. It doesn't help anything. Escapism is avoidance through diversion. Most people these days are familiar with what escapism is. It's a huge problem in modern society and something I think a lot of people have thankfully identified and tried to deal with. It's cheap dopamine. We all know what this is. Junk food, alcohol, drugs, porn, etc. This fuels addiction, and it's very prevalent because, especially in the West, we have so much excess and abundance. Escapism is just a phone click away, or a DoorDash away, or whatever. Letting go, which is what we want to do, is defined in the book by David Hawkins, Letting Go, I gave away all my copies, so I don't have it here. But he defines it as being aware of a feeling, letting it come up, staying with it, and letting it run its course without wanting to make a difference or do anything about it. It is a complete state of acceptance and surrender. How it works on a technical level, the gift analogy is something that kind of helped me understand it. I came up with this. When you experience an emotion, your mind is giving you a gift inside of a box, just like on Christmas. The gift is the emotion itself, and the box is the associated thoughts. Because to let go, you have to experience the emotion without indulging in the train of thought that comes with it. You don't need to fight the thoughts, but you need to let them flow by without engaging with them. What you need to do is open the box, the thoughts, set it to the side. Don't fight it, don't get angry at it, just set it aside, and then experience the emotion or the gift within. Here's an example. Say you have a negative thought about bills you need to pay. You'll have a train of negative thoughts. My bills are coming up. I don't know if I'll have enough money. I hate having to struggle financially. You'll have all these thoughts and they'll be circling in your brain, and these will be accompanied by emotions. Worry, fear, doubt, frustration, stress, etc. What you need to do is take the thoughts and without fighting them, set them to the side. Don't judge them, don't try to make them go away. Don't scold yourself for having them. Don't add guilt to the array of negative emotion you're experiencing. Let the thoughts do their thing over there. They can do whatever they want to. Bring your focus to the emotion, top of mind. Don't judge it, don't tell a story about it, don't scold yourself, same thing. And just let it do its thing. The emotion could do a number of things to you as you are letting it go. It's never going to harm you. It is never going to be endless. A lot of people, especially if you've experienced trauma, are apprehensive to letting go because they have this internal fear that once they let the emotion come up, it will be an endless stream of negative emotions that they can't stop. And that's never going to happen. You are never going to let go of an emotion for more than 20 minutes. And that is like the absolute extreme, hyper high end of how long it could take to let go of an emotion. Typically, it's going to be a couple minutes, maybe less. It's really intense, maybe 10. But it's never going to be an endless thing. And that's a fear a lot of people have. But it could do a lot of psychosomatic things to you. It could be physical sensations. It could be mental sensations. It could be your heart racing. It could be sweating. It could be, sensation in your head or your chest or all over your body. It could be crying. It could be anything like that. And the key is to let your body and your mind do what they want to without fighting, because they're never going to hurt you. Your body and your mind are your friend. They love you just like you should love them. They're never going to harm you. You need to let them do their thing. Successfully letting go is accompanied by a feeling of lightness, like a weight lifted off your shoulders. Once you start this process, you'll become very familiar with this feeling. You'll become very good at letting go. It took me about 2 weeks to figure out how to do it. I think, as you know, I'm a guy, and other guys can probably relate to this. All this emotional stuff is kind of difficult to conceptualize in your head of what really you have to do. The gift analogy helped me a lot. It took me about 2 weeks of effort to really figure out how to do it, but once I did, it became second nature, like it is now, and I began to experience all the benefits. Like I said, life unfolds in a beautiful way when you really internalize this and make it second nature to how you live your life mentally. This is very important too. Letting go is the mechanism that supports outcome independence. If you're into manifesting or self-development in general, a lot of people talk about outcome independence. What is really the core of what makes you outcome independent? Everything in life is emotion-based. All of your motivations and apprehensions are based on emotion. If you have the confidence that you can deal with any negative emotion as soon as it comes up by letting it go, you will have stone cold outcome independence. This is how to achieve it. You don't have outcome independence by any kind of material, wealth, any sort of material possession. It's all mental. And letting go allows you to be confident that you can truly handle anything, because everything in life is just an emotional experience. Everything's in your head. The law of mentalism in the Kabbalion, perhaps another video will talk about that. and outcome independence is key for manifestation.